I nobody go bathe, I just change my top. Because when I don't know, I just go all a bathe. Because I can't bother. If you run go bathe now, it'll take me a while. Because sometimes I love, when I bathe, I love sit down on the toilet and all a little meds and pray and so. So like up the live, let me tell them, come make we labrish. Ari, alright. Run come to come make we labrish. So Plaka Shop, good night. Like up the live as you come, like, share and subscribe. Welcome to my moderator, Mojo and Princess Rose. Fresh, look, all fresh. Man, just look at something when I get to them for munch pan. I'm gonna tell Facebook. Met the boss tell Facebook. Cause since you say me not tell you no. Mm-hmm. Alright, look at my basket look nice. Oh wow. Look at it.
Beautifully
Nicely.
done. Very nice.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna tell Facebook. Two things we are gonna talk about tonight. One, two things. And the Blankers, good night. Good night, Facebook. Auntie Dana here. YouTube channel. If you come, Mek We Labrish. If you want to be a part of the show, just come on over. Press up the like button. Press the like button. Like, share, and subscribe. Come on over YouTube. We're gonna have two. We're gonna talk about all different type of things. And we have something I don't remember. Anybody on Facebook know the guy with the teeth? With the JDF guy with the teeth? I don't remember what my story was. So may I ask you know, if you know, if please ask him to call Auntie Dana or leave Auntie Dana a message. Auntie Dana want to speak to him ASAP, alright? Auntie Dana ready for him. So ask him to call Auntie Dana so we can have a little talk. Because me I look for him number when I store him by an iPhone. And me no remember when him there in a TikTok, you know. Because that's something I did I watch and I did see him story. So anybody watching I can ask him to give Auntie Dana a shout. Or Miss Paula, for Miss Paula to get in contact with me so I can arrange um, when I want to see him, etc. Alright? Yes. So please ask the JDF guy to get in contact with Auntie Dana. Auntie Dana is ready to bless him with the blessing from her donors. Alright? One. One. Anyway, bless upon yourself. And donors, Plankanations, there was a lady that asked me for a wheelchair and she lives in the country. She also asked Auntie Nana to get her a commode, right? Or a commodore, whatever you guys want to call it, you know what I'm talking about. And I did get them for her. But guess what the problem is? I may also have some size 11 or I must say size 12 Old Navy. One lady give me them the figure about 4 pair leave or so. The young miss I soon call you too. For the clothes, because I still don't get them from Curve by Tina. I just want me, I don't want you come 2 times. So please wait. So there's a lady that reached out to me. She lives in the country. I don't remember what parish she lives in. She asked me to get her a wheelchair and a commode. She has to come to Kingston every month for her medical checkup. And it costs her how much? 8,000 Jamaican dollars to make the trip. Because of her situation, she cannot comes to Kingston unless she's coming for her medication. And she came last week, and unfortunately, I did not remember that I had booking, so I told her she must come on Thursday. Not knowing, so I never check my diary and check with my manager and check with my team my manager to know what my schedule is like, which oftentimes I lapse on that because me have so much thing on my brain. So I am asking, she got the commode, and she got a brand new commode, and she got a brand new wheelchair. So I am asking if about five of my donors could reach out to me to bless this woman with the bus fare to go back to country and a little change in her pocket. I would greatly appreciate it. So, you know yourself, you know the procedure, and I would want to give it to her by now and this weekend. I want to get it off. I want to get every charity out the way. The young miss for her teeth, I won't be doing anything until after my baking season, because time is on me. It's the first of the month, and I have so many stuff to do, so many things to do. I won't be able to deal with any donation, to write up and to call any donors. Because when I go on the phone to call the donors, it take me all 3-4 days. And if I talk to this one, I not get through to that one of them they are work. So it's a work by itself. So if any of my donors and you want to bless that lady with even some grocery to go back to country with that Rushmar, and I would love for you guys. Anybody want to bless the lady, they could send it to Curves by Tina or to purchase the grocery at Rushmar. 'Cause from you hear her story, she needs a commode and she needs a wheelchair, and she don't have the money to come up. Um, as she would like to come and get it because she missed the opportunity to come to meet me when I was here. When I wasn't here Thursday. So I'm asking, I could call out donor name, but I don't want to do it. If you guys could just assist Auntie Dana to bless this woman. I don't even know her name. She just called in on the live and asked me for the wheelchair on my YouTube couple months back, and I got it for her. One of my donors shipped the wheelchair and the commode to Jamaica for her, and it's a brand new commode. So I'd love to get her some groceries and a little change to go back to pay the taxi man and for her to go back. So if you are interested and you are watching this, Auntie Dana is not asking, I'm just putting it out there, and then you guys can reach out to Auntie Dana, but it has to be done by this weekend because I want to close off everything that I have going on with charity now. All right. Alrighty. And I'm gonna, for the rest of the donation for the mothers, I said I was gonna give the little boy mother who sell the scallion and the time downtown his rest of the donation for her to buy some market stuff like onions and those things that she sell, and I had heard from a couple donors who said that's a good idea. The other one now, it's pending because I didn't get to go to the school. I'm gonna try to see how best I can work that out with the little boy who the mother said is school. But we got him his uniform. I still am to get some uniform shirts for the mother that sell downtown because we didn't get to reach to the uniform place that sell the green shirt. It was closed. So I'm gonna try my utmost best to allocate the shirts for the little boy and give her the rest of the money. I will wait on you, the donors, to tell me what to do with another baby mother. She says she want to buy panty and sell at her workplace. I don't know or whatever, but I'm gonna find out from the school how much he pays for lunch, and even to see if I can pay for the lunch at school and stuff like that. But time is against me, guys. When I looked at it, I never even know. So I don't have much time. We are in the month of November, and Auntie Dana have to get her ball rolling. All right. So meet me over on YouTube. Please ask the TikTok guy that this. I don't even remember his name because I don't remember when anybody on here can remind Auntie Dana watch his story, man. I don't remember. And then if you guys can remind me, I will look in the phone. Because sometimes I store things that I don't remember. Alright, so yeah. So see you guys over on Auntie Dana platform for Come Mek We Labrish. Please remember as you come to like, share, and to subscribe. Alright, run on over. Yes. So and I YouTube good night. So I am asking, should I do my live on YouTube Thursday? It depends. If there's no music in the background, I will do it on YouTube. But there gonna be music, I hope, as to where it is keeping. And if there is music, I'm gonna put it on Facebook. But then if you notified Facebook, I would know. You are, or if you did notify Facebook, okay. So please, guys, my Plankatarians, please look out for Auntie Donna Thursday at 11 or 11:30. I have a nice little gathering. I want you guys to just cheer me on, encourage me, make me not feel nervous. Everybody, my Plankatarians only. We don't need any strangers here. And remember, if we didn't invite you, my grandmother always said, where no dogs are invited, no bones are provided. And this little gathering, I only want my Plankatarians to be there, persons who love me, who cheer me on, who sit on the sideline and watch. And again, no haters are welcome. Haters, Auntie Dana, don't call you. We don't want you there. You're not invited, and we will not appreciate you in this space. It's just my Plankatarians I'm inviting. All of you haters can go find something to do on that day. Wash dirty plate, clean up under your bed, dust your furniture, dust your window. We only want we planka people them over there on that specific day. Alright, so let us go into the topic tonight. And I saw two things that disturbed my spirit. Only plankers, right? On a type only plankers. Only plankers. Nobody else. We not invite or we not want over there. Me I see if anybody send the young man something. Okay. Good night. Thank you. Person said them have clean the school and them love my voice. Alright, so on the internet on. Come make a reason, give me. Okay, well, whatever, if he's not getting it for the teeth, he's gonna get it to assist with his JDF list that he's gonna get. All right. Tell them Auntie Dana no objects. I'm late. Yes, so Thursday by the grace of God at 11. I don't know what's hold on. So first thing I want to ask as I was looking let me fix up my phone, yeah. My phone one sec. Let me know want it, Jack. No objects welcome. The first thing Auntie Dana want to talk about, and if things, this is not topic from anybody, but something I read to them. I was thinking about the little baby that drowned, right? And as parents, how protective are we of our children? How protective are we of our children? And as a mother and as fathers, as guardians, as grandparents, we want to know how protective and what length do we go to protect our children. What I saw happen to with the little boy, um, the guy from Ghana, um, I have never heard of that man before. It's a sad topic, but it's something that we as parents need to look into. I would just, I might be we can't bring back the little boy, but we can learn something from it. I've never heard about him, I never know about him, I never seen him yet. Since the incident happened, I hear about this man. And I heard about it in a sad way, and I said, I have a young child here who is only 7 years old. And I remember I was talking, I said I'm going to speak on it on my platform, because sometimes some little thing that we overlook or we say, I remember last year I was here on the live, happy, gillappy, a chat, a laugh, and Joshua was up and down playing. And I put Joshua up. I said, Joshi, go in your room. Who remember that incident? And I said, Joshi, go in your room. And me out there, kind of did I run up and down. And I said, go in. I think his sister was here or somebody, I don't remember exactly who was here with him. And I said, Joshi, go in. And by the time me the party left, remember on the outer road him there or him there down the road, I know we're far from it. He was in my space. He was in the house. He was in him yard. And by the time me come off of the live, because I was on the live talking, and but like by the time me say, go in, go lie down, him run. At the time me did have the zinc all stop. And because the tank there, then did build a thing around the tank and the zinc them edge did raw. So the tank they down at the level and because it have the zinc come over on the concrete part, like it have something under it where you could have go sit down and hide and seek round there. And by the time me come off of the live, just come off of the live now and say, me I go, me hear one piece of screaming with Joshi. Like it take about 2 minutes. And me say, what do Joshi when me look? Mr. Joshi I come with the right here, so I'm I. I don't know if you remember. Be a blood a spray from it till we me frightened, me weak. Me say, where this happen? What happen? Who cut you? Me panic. Me I say, Jesus Christ, people are gonna say me cut Joshi because me just sending everything just me start make be excitement. Cause I don't know say when me see blood or when people see blood, them nervous and them get them frightened. And when me start, me nice, my neighbor Nisha, them everybody come out and I say, ah, what happened? Ah, what? Me say, look there. And them I say, Joshi, come show me what happened when we go out there, we see the heap of blood pan the zinc. To me, the take the picture for show the doctor because me say me, the way me now no look people go say me but take knife or sitting busting face. And me video it, the picture, because I never put it on social media, but me when me dad the doctor, me did show him face. And I am just saying this to say that in the split of a second, when you take your eye off a young child or even a teenager or even a toddler or a junior, as parents, the moment you take your eye off of that child, the child can lose his or her life. And it's not that we are a bad parents or we not look after our pitney or we negligence or what. But one little take off, you bop your eye, you close your eye, you open it, something deadly happen. And we can never be too careful. We can, and I'm looking at it, I was saying that it, the accident took up 8 persons, those were workers, right? And arrested them in that country. And I was saying I knew that probably those people might be at just one little second the person they might be take their eye off of the child or so. I remember we go to holiday with and Coco. Um when we go at something and Mr. Coco was so protective of our little daughter, the baby ice. Cause remember we have the pool out there. And if Coco do me face ice off of their foot, if she ice not left her because Coco said to me, remember Coco said, Dana, me have to watch my baby because one little mistake and she go through that door there. She dropping her at the pool by the time if you reach. You know, things. And a lot of things happen to children in parents' care or in guardian care. And people say, boy, she careless. And a careless mama and how she fi make that happen. Sometimes these parents are so protective and the one little minute you turn so. You and them the right here so. You turn so the child push them and in the fan. The, remember one time gone when my daughter did look, we used to have the plastic fan. God bless and I like now when we have the metal blade. We used to have the windy blue and white fan them where you buy a ton and put up. And my little daughter Shanae, she see the fan a spin. Push for her and in the fan, you know. And God make a plastic blade and which part she push her and it just whoop, whoop. But it did blister up like because the fan spin. Remember, you know, Me and the little girl there, me there on the bed, sit down. She a play with a little toy, them a grow. Me not pay, she no mind. Me never dey on no phone, cause them time me never have smartphone to that. Me there I do my little business and I dey on the bed. Me don't remember exactly what me did I do. By the time me hear, why? I be screaming. A she that me see, I show me her finger. And a ball and me have to dry it out of the fan. God bless her. If I did know when a metal blade, it finger would have chop off. And that is why a plastic blade on a Joshua man. All the time, me don't leave this fan here because although Joshua have sense, although him sensible, and mommy said, don't touch the fan because the metal blade fan, don't go near the fan. But we tell him say, if he turn it off and him get bigger now when me can tell him say, turn it off. Me say, don't you ever try to push your hand in there, it will cut it off. And a lot of the time things happen to people, children and people outside. A careless mother what she did there. Oh this, oh that, oh this, oh Tara. One little minute, I remember a fire happened somewhere and I was on my live and I'm gonna make an apology. I was saying that the mother hold on. Me soon take the phone call. I was saying that the mother carelessly left the picture them one in the house. And when me look and me listen and me hear the grandfather come and say the mother just go over there so and him in the yard. It's not like she did left them alone in the house. She just go right over there so I don't know what she go do. And him in the house, you know, a board house. And by the time the mother come back, because some family member had reach out to me and say Auntie Dana me I tell her the truth that mother they share nobody will left up her pitney them. You know money fire did happen in a country with the two children and brother and the father did attack. Well somebody I was saying boy their mother you not top here if you left them pitney in a house. And if them said no, Auntie Dana, she know them type there. I don't know the father that the yard and like say she left them one. And by the split second I look the woman they cross the road. Around the road a be a fire come through the house. So we are super protective but things can happen and things will happen. We have to have we eye open up. We have to we have to just I don't know. Sometimes people say, boy, you go on like you're frightened over your pitney, you're overprotective, but you know, the least, the least. Remember one time again, I remember Ufa baby, me see, back in the days, me dey on the veranda, oh, Ufa did Nisha son, me dey on the veranda, you know, and back them time we used to dey on the veranda over there, so. It never stays so. Me did have the side gate and it never nice night no I did board up. I would up on the veranda and me there I jump and me just stand up in the settee I would have a veranda real. Not like what you know now back in the day. When me look a chunky me see a walker go cause him father sell food over the road where. Them shorty did have a tuck shop. And when me look at the little boy, me see a walk him about 3 or 2. Fi go right out in the car on the highway fi go over him father shop because guess what? Him know say the father sell cross the road and the mother drop asleep on the bed at the time. She just lie down, you know, and they pick the pulley gate, you know, climb up and pulley gate, say my God dada. And when me look up and down and me not see the mother, me not see nobody. And me fly through the gate. I couldn't even scream. I couldn't do nothing. One day that man did a come down 100 lane and see him and see me a run. And the man a run come but the man none of we can't scream because we don't want to frighten him if he go run out in a road or if him go do something. So me I remember me fat you know, I never so fat like now still. And I saw me grab him up and bring him in. So and then people that said the mother careless because she left the door wide open and she this and she that and she Tara. When I know saw it go, she lock up the place and might be you know body tired and she just doze off and the child that. So a lot of the time I start the free. A lot of the time, Planka people, we see stories where sad things happen to children and it's not like neglect. People always are so careless, all of them careless. Why this, why that, why Tara? Thank you, Marianne. Why, oh, the mother make that happen to the child? When sometimes the parents, even the other day when we hear about the father will leave the child in the car. Up to now, I still can't come to grips with it or understand how he could have made such a mistake to leave the child in the car and the child in the whole day. I don't know how that happened. I still not got judged because even now people are saying, then him no know say him not take out him picnic out of the car. Him no know say even the teacher would leave the child in the car. How come up to now it puzzles people. It's mind boggling to a lot of people. People still I wonder. Then I say, then I oh this your father yeah left him picking in the car. Him no must know say the picking no gone to school. And what him could have talk about so. And what him well we would have said that but we don't know where the man brain there. Sometimes some people are go through some things and they don't talk. We don't know. So me I beg you sometimes when you see things happen, no rub salt in a woman. No say you don't have careless mother and careless father and careless guardian. Up to today that a puzzle me. Me too. It puzzle me. Because me I say, as a father you carry your pitney to go to school. What kind of transpiration or transpire or transpire or whatever transit is? What could have transpired that you know member said the child in the till work in the evening? And up to today day me I ask God to tell me I say might be him because as me no know. Me I say then where him brain could have did there that him no remember. And me I say might be him can have dementia or him come out. Oh it did go. Oh, it did go plank a shop. Something like that happened a few years ago. The father got some years in prison. Him go to school and him not remember said the child in the car. I think it was I don't know if it was a policeman. And people are it was a police. Cause honest to God, me not remember if it was a police. And people have everything to say, boy, him willfully did want take out the little picnic life. It's possible Auntie D when it's not routine for him to have the child at that time. I know someone that happened to, but luckily the person remember soon after. Or him was a police, yeah. Might be one heap of things upon him brain. Might be one heap of things upon him brain. And him a consider and him a say, in gone, him not even, me no know. But there and then you have people who say, boy, him did well want to get rid of the pitney and them something. Me not think say no father would have want to do that. You understand? And it happened to, I think, a teacher. As some teacher did that, they say one article where the mother did that say she can't get over her son. Then the one next teacher did carry the child at school and leave the child in the car. Everybody else come out of the car and she leave that one there in the car and him died in there too. So it's not it's oh, fathers and mothers do that until again my think anything can happen. I have one child. I have one child and phone and light up with message. Me so I have one child. The one that the father went to prison was planned. He was having an affair and wanted to get the baby out of the way. Oh well, I don't know about that one. Oh, me, hold on, the planka shop. This not have no. Why we not have no internet on this? Cause the phone not ring. When I put on my data on the charity phone, cause I see something. Cause I not pick up no internet on this. Let me see if it not connect. Alright, okay, connected now. Oh, the message them just start coming. Watch it around. Hold on. Oh, no, not. Hold on the plank shot. The message, sorry about that. All I did I call the phone. The Wi-Fi they turn off on the phone.
Hi, Ghana. How are you? I'm calling from Portland. 4 miles from Port Antonio. I've been watching you ever since, Auntie Donna. Love what you're doing, Auntie Donna.
Alright, hold on. Hold on, guys. Me soon take the call them. Let me read some of the message them. Good night, Auntie Donna. That is why I love you so much. You are giving us a very informative topic. Auntie Donna, I am a mother of two, a girl and a boy. They are in their teens now, 16 and 13 years old. I remember one time I was doing my child. I remember one time I was doing my child ear in the bath, full the bath with water, was shampooing her ear and just turned my back just to take down the conditioner from out the just turn my back to take out the conditioner from out the shelf. Auntie Donna, when I went to take down the conditioner, I had to stand up on the toilet seat to reach it. By the time I come back down, my child was under the water. Auntie Donna almost drowned in less than 1 minute or 1.5 minutes. I had to take out the child fast, fast and resuscitate her because the water was all all up and in her. I took her to a private doctor, thanks be to God. He checked her out and pumped her lungs. She was fine. And then if I had stand up there and even think on something else, my child would be dead. And you would hear that I willfully drowned my child. So I understand what it is. I never ever leave them in water again from that. I was so scared. I was trembling. I was screaming. I did everything in that one moment. It felt like forever. Thanks be to God, she is okay now and a teenager. Wow. The mother said she just stand up. She watch a little girl here in the bath and just got left her right there for sit down if it just got take out the conditioner out of the shelf and little girl gone under the water. What a something you hear? Hello, good night. Hello, like up the live, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Like up. Yes, good night.
Yeah, I'm calling in with my story.
Yes.
My son is
Thanks,
bigger than that
Tessan.
now, but he was 3, 5 now,
Mm.
and it was COVID time, and his dad carried some stuff for clean floors and concrete cleaner, whatever they call it.
Mm-hmm.
I was washing outside, and my son is very helpful, so he said, "Can I help you?" I said, "Sure, go get the clothespin and come and help mommy pin up some clothes." When him running in to get the clothespin, that time he never know so the father put the concrete cleaner in the clothespin pan.
Concrete what?
Concrete cleaner.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So him go now to get the clothespin and see it now, think of water and take it up and drink it.
Wow.
Yes, when he drink it now, I was calling him, I did not hear any answer. I keep calling, no answer. So I say, "What you doing with my clothespin so long?" I only see when him come at the grill and him vomit. When him vomit, that time I just something him vomit out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When him vomit, me no know what happened. Me just get panic because me say, "What you vomit up? It's snack and it's something we just eat for." But when me attack, him dumb immediately. Him can't talk, nothing. Him not respond or nothing at all.
Wow.
When me realize, I say, "No, this is not him. Him love chat and him not open me mouth and say nothing. Something wrong." So I ball out the father name. And when I start call out the father run come out and say, "What? Jesus Christ." When him say Jesus Christ, him say the baby just drinking something. Me say, "Drink what?" Him say, "Baby drinking something, me just carry a while ago." So I say, "Will you carry a while ago and tell me?" Then me realize the baby full of my baby mouth stop. But me I tell you say burn like when somebody throw acid on you.
Jesus.
Yes, he end up in Osterman's hospital for 10 days with a tube in his nose. And then them call them social
CDA.
service people, eh?
Yes.
Yes, them call them CDA and all of these things. And them I say, "We try to poison off the baby." I was like, why would I try to kill my own child? Me not even know if it's something. Then one of the time them I try to twist the story now. I said, me to say the father tried to kill the child.
Wow.
And I was like, no, nothing like that. And be honest here, when I see the baby, And them do the surgery, them and show it from them say a God save him.
So when you
Because
say
the
him drink,
mouth
somebody hold
burn,
on a second. Somebody said they didn't hear what him said, what you say him drink.
something like he said it was something that clean concrete.
Oh, like,
It was a acidic
oh,
something.
like, oh, like the tile.
But them,
Jesus, you know, me go buy a jug guide today. The tile cleaner and
yes,
it,
it
the tile
burn like
cleaner.
hell, it white.
Yeah, clear
It has a
like.
white color.
Hold on there, hold
Yes.
on there,
And you drink it.
hold on there, miss. Hold on right there. Don't move. Jesus. We go buy it today. Fresh. You see the concrete, the tile cleaner. I'm gonna buy it today and the jug. Take it up and put it in the storeroom. Lock it up for me the door. The clear one, I told them the clear one, the favor the bleacher. Johnny, I did that throw up on the tile today. You put it in the storeroom. Thank you, Jesus. Murder God, lady, me have it here. I told them I go right at Central like
It
police
is
station.
dangerous. Very,
Murder
very, very
God.
dangerous.
When they put it
Because
wrong,
them
it's
even never
fraud.
ask you where we get it from.
Fresh. When you know which part I go buy it? Right down at Central police station, right at the cleaning place. There's some. You take them
And it
up.
looks like water.
Yes, it clear when you throw it on the ground, it fraud. That
Yes, it's
Jesus
that
have
fraud.
mercy,
But
God.
he thought it was water.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was in a bottle, a clear bottle, so him think of water
Yes,
and
it coming
start
at the
drink.
gallon jug. Me have it out there, so thank you fresh and take them up. I never remember nothing. Me left it out there, going to have just sharing up and down.
Yes, it's not safe. And he would literally take it and think it's water and drink it. And be honest to you, me go through CD for the first time in my life and it was so nerve wracking. Me never ever want to imagine that again. When me think my baby got dead and them time that the lockdown time when no transportation at all not upon the road.
Mm-hmm.
And this man come and see we are ball out and I look taxi and him say what happened? And when we tell him put all three of them on one bike and drive them to the hospital. All three of them all on the bike.
Oh, God.
It was sent by God, may I tell you. When we reached at the
Miss,
hospital, my baby can't talk. It was literally not making any sound.
miss, you see that something the way you talk at this today. Me drive go town, go buy it to clean the tile out there. So it's a white something, clear like bleach. The right eye, the cleaning
Yes,
shop
but
side
it
of
foam.
Central. And
Once it touch any area
when you
at all,
put it
it
down a ground,
foam.
I sitting with bust up, I just, if you catch your finger, it hot like fire. It could have damaged it. So
Yes.
how old is the child now?
He was 3, he's 5 now.
Or it not, it not anywhere or anything?
At first, when he came home from the hospital, he come out, he not even talk properly. His speech was not, well, him not talk about, none at all.
So how him is now?
Him alright now, man. And they still come check up every time. Them come and check up on him
Miss,
same
you have to
way.
go up on your knee and
Like
give
them
God
want to see
thanks.
which way we store these things now and stuff. Trust me, it was
Jesus.
not a nice thing to
Mr.
go
God
through as
make
a
your call.
parent.
Me come today with the
It's a
something and
very
give Jana
dangerous
it.
liquid.
Give Jana it for clean down the tile. Cause with the cement them and so up on the tile. Me give them and me
I think a concrete cleaner them call
a
it.
tile cleaner me call it. It in a one clear buckle,
Yes,
clear jug. When you
very
throw it out, it
dangerous, very
white and
dangerous.
foam up. I eat my buy today. Me glad the fresh sign take it up long time and lock it up. And me have poor Josh here for
And
go
God
turn it
was
over.
good because when I heard the doctor them say the throat it burn go straight to the throat and them I say it burn and stop right there no further. And the only thing I could have said is thank you,
It no
Jesus.
look like him they drink whole heap cause that would have burn up every tripe in him.
Yes, them say when him start drinking and him feel it a burn, a stomach him come and a vomit.
Yeah.
So them say I vomit when vomit it out, make him still alive this day. Because
And,
if him did swallow it, he would have dead.
and that's why them say enough to sell chemical in a juice bottle. And as parents, me glad which part me put it lock and key, which part fresh put it. Cause if you never taught miss, I wouldn't remember nothing at all
True,
about it.
yeah, it's not safe.
God make me
Enough
come
people
with
in
this
the
here.
community, me hear them and say, oh, me try to kill him off or something. People were so, even people when me know good, I try to say that. And me just tell myself, so you see right now, The way me protective of him right now, me I tell you honest truth, people say, oh, me no want him go this and me no want him go there, but me remember what happened. And you
Yeah.
see when you're looking at law, eyes and they ready to lock you up and it's not a nice thing.
Yeah. Cause you can't then tell you can't talk to police cause them a cuss you. You never
Say me
want
couldn't tell
him.
the woman
You
nothing, the
kill your
woman are
one,
trying
kill
to see
off your
and
pitney
mingle
and
with
them
it.
something there. True. So so
The baby actually couldn't speak, no speech. Nina
mighty.
come out from him mouth. Me I tell you, same just a look for me and can't talk.
Yes.
I don't know when do if I should burn the mouth because them push one straw to him nose and we feed him through the straw.
Mighty God. Mm-mm.
It was such a bad experience, me I tell you. I never see that happen in my entire life. Up till this day, I never buy back no more of that.
Me say miss,
Me not even want to see it.
you see like how the tile them just brand new now and I like how me I get back the place to come back to now for decorate and for fix up. You see this
Yeah,
concrete where they on the floor, when you, anything where they on the tile you throw it, it bunny off. Me glad you
yeah, it's
call in tonight for
dangerous.
this. And now me know me a lock up. And see, I never remember not I come, I throw it out and show John I how to use it. And then me left it and no remember nothing more cause I
Because
today
you
me
see the thing is, you will put it down somewhere, and you
upon
yourself put
Sal,
it
me
down,
said
and
in a
it might
plane
have
go
a
buy
man and I
it.
say, I wonder if I water this moment left here, so.
If no, me tell you why him would say water, but him would have trouble it. Cause him know some him never see me a drink water out a jug, cause beer back water him get. Cause me not from ever since
Okay.
me not put water in a fridge. Cause me not throw out water out a back again nobody over the years. That are my little matter. You understand? So him would drink it
Yeah.
for water. I would to tell where me that do, but he would have got touch it, cause him touch it.
Yeah, we burn up, man. It's a me don't know how it's strong, so. But it
Mm-hmm.
burn me, I tell you, say, even when you use it, wash the bathroom, you see it a foam, it just a foam a galang, so.
Yeah, and it's have a strong smell too.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
very dangerous, man.
Yes. Somebody say it
Well,
will
me
dig up
thank God
all
for
the
get for
ground.
talk to you tonight and tell you
Thank
my
you and thanks
story.
for
It
sharing
was
your
nice for you
story.
to listen.
Yeah, man, and every night we over here have laugh and peas soup and sachets and tomato. We have different topic. All right, God bless.
Yeah.
When me see the little boy, the father put up couple days ago, and for those who don't know, me tell you who me attack. Couple days ago, the father, it was his birthday, and see me I first me hear about him. That means him big him have 25 million follower. Me don't know if I since it. See it yeah? Him birthday was October the $20. You know? The 20th and him say, I pray all my heart that God grants you perfect health, pure happiness as long as humanly possible. You will grow to be greater than me. See look boy yeah? Gone in a pool and go dead. And how much people him that have their work. So let me tell you something, Planka Shop. We have to, we sometimes we say we overprotective. You understand? Well, I me soon take the car. Me take, like how me take a car, cause people them sometimes take them alternative. Cause sometimes I not get the message. Good night, Auntie Donna. I lost my brother when I was a child. My uncle had a gun. Lord Jesus, not tonight. My uncle had a gun at the time when I was young, and my brother went there playing with it, not knowing how dangerous it is, and it shot him straight in his heart. My uncle went to prison, and I am traumatized for life. I never get over it, Auntie Dana. I never get over losing my brother. I still remember it up to this day, and I am in my 30s. That is another dangerous sickness. Someone will have licensed firearm. That is another police officer, security guard, all kind of people. When you have gun, we have it. I want to have pitney in the house. I want to put it all bout on the pillar. All bout me. Sometimes me used to them left it in a bathroom. All in a drawer. All bout to no put on them sitting and have pitney in a house. We have to be very careful because these children them don't know the danger. You know me hear one policeman say one time, When me did go work? I don't remember when me did go work. Oh, Sabina Park. One time I used to work with my boss. Them did have one box there. When Mr. Stewart have him box for seeing people, them go, big shot people, them go in there. And me and Robert used to serve coffee. And not far me I come from, Me used to be the one that then sent to go serve the big shot people, the Mr. Stewart, Prime Minister, this, that, all kind of politician going to Mr. Stewart box. Or serve coffee, tea, and every little thing, and pretzels and so. And miss one time cricket match a play, and we inside the inside bar, you can stay inside and you can stay outside. And one time I hear one policeman in there, two policemen attack them at the bodyguard for some of the politicians, them will come, they come eat big food car. In the Sabia lobster, shrimp, any kind of big food Mr. Stewart provided. Cause big cricketer player Sabina and them have him board. And me sit down in there and listen. Cause you know you serve and you get a little break when the people them a play a match. For listen, me hear one policeman I tell one another one say, oh him drop asleep with him gun pan him bedside and when he look and picnic carry it go in the kitchen, hug his smaddy. And the man, I never forgot it, and the man I said to the other one, say, then my God, support it go off upon him. He said when the woman wake him up, him frightened. He said then like he just put it on him bedside him and lie down. And when he take a stack, when he hear woman a ball out, and the little pit, he take up his gun. I never forgot it. Me turn up there and me I listen to them. Officer, you know yourself. He say when he a woman a ball out and he fly up, the woman see pick the come in the kitchen with him gun when put down. So certain things you no can't do. Can suppose that the little pit in a walk give him might and the fly off shot she. Or suppose him did a look on it and go touch it and God dey on him side him say. Yeah, I'm telling you that policeman say, say, John, what thing happen? And I can't believe it. Say, me dead there. Me and my woman and my youth and me just lie down in the house. Drop asleep on my bed and me sitting there on the bed and when me look and me pick the gun in the kitchen with it. And my woman near a ball out. Yeah. So just imagine if that the pick me there. They take it up and I do a little hanky panky and a little thing with it. And he fly off in my pitney. All him gone to prison for life. Tonight's topic, parenting. What happened with your son is you call a freak accident, which occurs on someone's control and has nothing to do with parenting skills, experience, or attributes. Sometimes there can be memory lapses, especially if stress. Very sad what happened to little baby. The lady that called in with the incident with her baby, the substance is acid and caustic soda, which grazed the baby osipogos, osopogos, OESOPHAGUS. Osipo. Miss, well, uh, which grades the babies? Us, all right, we have plank shot. Let me get this out. Let me come back again and get this one here. The lady that calling with the incident with the baby, you can put me on the spot, sir. That substance is acid and caustic soda. The substance is acid and caustic soda, which grazed the baby. Osipho, esophagus. Well, me don't. Mary, I'm not like that show, yeah. Esophagus. She very lucky, glad Okay, no. Is it esophagus? Make somebody pronounce it definitely. Hello,
You
good.
got it, Auntie.
Yeah.
You got it. Esophagus.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
And you did it all by yourself.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, me can't bother with Blanca. I wanna stop doing something there to me now. All right.
Why?
No, sir, she said, well, la- I'm sure no man, sure, me can't bother with it, you know. I'm afraid of.
Auntie Donna.
Yeah.
Night.
Good night. Me get it
Okay.
right. All right. Yes.
You got it?
Yes, somebody said me get it right. Yeah.
Esophagus.
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 Yeah, and that me I say, oh, me I try me that I mince up the word and then
Yeah.
me say wonder if yeah, esophagus. Yes.
Esophagus. Good job, Auntie.
All right. You don't clap me pink wall. You better you
Now
not
go
run
make
with
them
this.
draw we out.
Pink wall.
Big up yourself, Auntie.
Yeah. Pink wall. I better you not run with this tonight. Pinky. I bet you not run with this tonight when I come right out with it. All right. Good night. Boy, me I tell you. Hello. Good night.
Auntie, you can take me up a life, please.
Yes. Go ahead. Boy, Jesus. What happened to you? Something there? Yeah, somebody did that something? Yes, young girl. Like with who? You want the plank of them area for see if they can comfort her? So where you say, Alright, me I call you after I like. So who trouble you? When you married to you for put in. No cry, Lord Jesus. Oi. So what happened now? So, oh God, no cry. You make me feel like I want to cry. See, now nobody over there. Oh God. Like, so why you not? Um, yeah, think what you said to you or when not to say. So nobody no know say you go through this. Okay. Just pray and go and watch it live and just sit down. When me done, me call you back. Yeah. Alright. Somebody say me correct auntie. When I plan cause she now got feel so good overseas, you know? She got through a little issue. And you pronounce a word, just call it Jerusalem. Watch out now, watch out, I'll be a fool, you don't take me fine now. Alright, back to regular programming. Good night, Auntie Dana. Very good topic. I am a teacher and I teach grade 3 students. Auntie Dana, Good night, Auntie Dana. I am a teacher and I teach grade 3 students. Auntie Dana, I had an incident in class that has left me shaken up. That has left me shaken up for the rest of my life. If it was not for God, I would be in prison now. Even my school license was about to be taken away from me. But God was on my side. I can't say too much. But those ruler that is silver and it is metallic. I remember Auntie Dana, I was in class and I had misbehaving students, so I called them up on the blackboard to do the mathematics long division each child. There was this little girl in the class. There was this little girl in the class who always giving problem, don't want to listen, and she distract the whole class. At the time I had the ruler on the decks. I told her to do her math work. She was there fumbling on the board, and when I was teaching, she weren't paying attention. Auntie Dana, I took up the ruler and had it in my hand. To open my I told her to open her hand, not knowing that the piece of shield that was on the ruler, a part of it was torn off. I told her to open her hand, to just slap her in the middle of her hand. When I looked, it was pure blood. The ruler had burst the child's hand middle. Auntie Dana, I literally collapsed when I saw the blood. I wasn't even putting force on it, but it damaged her hand. Auntie Dana, it was a hush hush situation with the child mother who knew me very well, who always on the school compound. We decided to settle it. She knew that I wouldn't harm her. She knew that I wouldn't harm her child or harm any other child. I was a good teacher and still is. Auntie Dana, sometimes some simple little thing can send us to prison or cost us our career. I can implore every other teacher out there, please don't beat any child. No matter what is going on, I am telling you from experience. Teacher say, like up the live, guys. Like, oh no man, 3,000 down over here. Auntie Dana have no like. She said a little accident happened in class because the child wasn't listening. The child wasn't listening to when she talk, and she used the ruler for liquor in her hand. You know them board ruler with the metal pan it, a board or metal ruler. You know, I think at the board run them have the metal at the end. Well, me now go say your you did a try to hurt the child, but let me tell you, and to be on the safe side, them say enough to beat people pitney. You understand? When we are come, teacher used to beat we. And to be on the safe side, them say don't beat people pitney. So the best thing for you do is leave people children alone. Don't beat them. Because honest to God, if I the America, you then your uncle and only thing could have saved you if them did have camera in the classroom. No care what you do America, you now get right to put your hand on a child, especially as an educator. You understand? So, especially as an educator in the school system, you cannot put your hand on a child. So, don't do it. But you leave the child, call the parents, or call it the, whoever, where you call the people them. No, bring one like cheese tricks to me now. But you call the people them a friend with child service over friend. We call them CDA out here. You understand? Alright, me read this. Good night, Auntie Dana. Some month ago, I was watching and leave my tree. I was washing and leave my 3-year-old son on the chair. About 10 minutes after, my older son called me and tell me fire in the room. I was so much in shock when I opened the closet door. All the clothes was on fire. Auntie Dana, my 3-year-old son shake his take a lighter and light the clothes. So we as parents have to be very careful with the children. Them cause them learn very fast. Look! Passing on the red cheese trick seminar in the something. That was so funny. I needed another translation, Auntie Dana. Yeah then. Good night. Leave that alone. You have to Lord, you will get it. Hold on. Good night, Auntie Dana. I heard you said you were going to have two different topics. But I want you to speak a little bit about parents who have mental health children dealing with. I am one such parent, and when I heard you talk about the mother whose head was severed this morning by her health mental health child, it brings so much hurt and everything. Auntie Dana, I have a daughter who was good in school. I live in a rural parish. I don't want to give out too much. I have a daughter who was doing very good in school. I never had any problem with her. When she got into grade 5, her grades were 97%. All of a sudden, Auntie Dana, my daughter, came home one evening and she told me that something was biting her on her body and that she was tired of itching. My daughter began to take off all her clothes in the kitchen and telling me that something was biting her, but at the time I never see any. Hold on, my throat dry. Hold on, Blanca shop. But at the time I never see anything biting her. So I told her to go and take a shower to see if there is any ants on her body. Auntie Dana, when my daughter was in the bathroom bathing, we have an outside bathroom. I could hear her screaming and calling, Mommy, Mommy, come and scratch, help me scratch. Something is on me, biting me. Auntie Dana, when I went out there was nothing. At the time, I didn't have any amends powder, as my neighbor was sent to source her down in amends powder. So I sent to get one from a nearby corner shop. When my neighbor came with the amends powder, Auntie Dana, I took her out the bathroom. At that point, she was still crying for her skin. Auntie Dana, I burst the top of the powder off because I couldn't bother to be pouring it out and it coming out little. I dosed my daughter in powder. She looked like when someone's birthday and you flower them. At that point, Auntie Dana, she was still scratching her skin and crying that something was biting her. I took her to the doctor, Auntie Dana. They said that they don't see anything wrong with my daughter. Anyway, Auntie Dana, they gave me something to let her sleep to calm her nerve because they said something probably wrong with her nerve. I knew that nothing was not wrong with her nerves. Auntie Dana, the child was crying for scratching all over. But the weirdest thing about it, when she itched her skin, you didn't see any red marks or anything on her to say that something was there itching her and that it would have left a scratch mark or her skin would have been irritated. Auntie Dana, the whole night I cried for my child. I don't know what else I could have done that night. Anyway, I started to pray and anoint her in olive oil. When I used the olive oil on her, she told me that she gets some sort of, this sounds scary. When I used the olive oil on her, she told me that she got some sort of relief. Mind you, I am not a Christian, but I remember having the olive oil at my house from getting it consecrated at a church. That was how she finally got to get some sleep that night. Auntie Dana, my daughter woke up in the morning in a different form. I looked at my child and I was looking at a different type of child. Her eyes look wild. Her eyes look wild. And she was going in the fridge, taking out stuff, putting it on the counter, and telling me to throw them out because they were not good. I asked her why. She said that she began to tell me that there were things in them. At that point, Auntie Dana, I began to cry and call out to one of my neighbor who came rushing over, and began to pray for her. Everybody was praying. Auntie Dana, anyway, mind you, Auntie Dana, anyway, mind you, this was a child who was doing well in school, had no problem. Anyway, when she started to tell me to take the stuff out, my mother came and started to pray for her. When I took her to the doctor, they gave me a letter to bring her to Kingston at the Bellevue Hospital. Auntie Dana, they gave my daughter an injection. I knew my daughter never needed any injection, but there was nothing I could do to calm her and to let her stop saying her skin was scratching her. Auntie Dana, fast forward to now. From my daughter got that injection, she's now in her teens. Uh, in her teens, left school. Couldn't no, could had to left school because she couldn't finish. Up to this day, I don't know what is wrong. I I don't know what is wrong with my daughter. This minute she good talking, and the next minute she space out asking me what is wrong with her. Until then, I don't believe in witchcraft or evil. But at this point, I feel like somebody has done my child something. Sometimes I am so afraid, Auntie Dana, of her. Sometimes I am so afraid of her. I am so afraid to sleep in my own house. My husband bolt the door at night. My husband bolt the door at night because we are so afraid. We are getting counseling and prayers, but I am telling you, Auntie Dana, it is not easy to deal with. Sometimes I wonder if I will wake up one morning when I go to my bed or she will harm us. Because when she go into a certain type of behavior, she don't know what she's doing. I don't know what else to do but leave everything to God. So when I hear about this mother today, it really cut me up. Auntie Dana, please do not hold up my phone. My husband does not like social media and he don't want my business to be out there like that. Never hear Pastor Ellison number, lady. It's not sound good. I don't know what to say about this story, but she said her daughter did do well in her school. By the blood of Jesus. Mm. Well, me have a friend who live in Mount View. She have a foreign now. She named Maxine. Anybody who know me, I know Maxine can tell you no. She have a son named Shane. When we are come, the whole way have picnic and the whole way have baby mother. Maxine, if you're there in England, and hear me I call your name, and I call it for nobody. That's a Odian auntie. My Odian I want to see. Shane a good little boy. Father God, anybody with that mountain view don't know what me I talk about. Me, Maxine, Tanya, the whole way I come, Shana lead them family. And she have a nice little son, him father live at Old Harbour. And every weekend, she send him over there. And one weekend, the boy, little boy, go over him father. I mean, if I Old Harbour a punish town, but I saw me over so. Lancashire up to the day. Bright little boy, I got top school, you know. Remember if I Casey or one of them, I forgot to ask audience or ask, find out. I don't know him just come back over one weekend. Mothers shut up to today until man. I mean them say them give him sitting in him cliff this month. I don't know. So I don't know Baba. I don't know if it's a lady God don't go God up in heaven. I don't know. I take a call. Call this one. Hello, good night.
Hello, Auntie Donna.
Yes, good night.
Listening to your story, that story, I have the same problem.
Hmm.
Take me off the live.
Which one are the story? With your daughter? Mm-hmm. You want to share it on the live like how you want to share your story? That's it. Okay. He used to do well in school. But like what that you can talk and not like you talk nobody's story. Cause might be somebody it will help somebody. Oh, so you know, oh. So okay, speak. She said her son was a prefect all along in school and what happened? After leaving school. Mm-hmm. Wow. And him just get meant and him just so him was good. And him just start act funny. I have to pray for him, miss. She said her son, her story is just like the lady. The lady when me just read for her story. Oh, after him pass the text him. You just have to pray, yeah, miss. Cause I don't know what to tell you. Mm-hmm. Yes. Wow. Wow. Yes. All right. From it, true. Mm-hmm. All right, thank you. Yeah. She said her son did a go out one school a country. And I see him way so him did a do well. And all of a sudden, watch out them put me over pink wall for true. Somebody just send me it. Yeah, yeah. Watch out no? Which grazed the babies? Which grazed the baby? Us pogo. Osi pogos. Os. Oso pogos. No, O-E. Oso. O-E. What a wicked thing. H-A-G-U-S. Osipo. Miss, well, what are we? Which grades the babies? Miss, what I don't know you're wicked. Me see you over there.
Alright, we have blanket shop. Let me get this out. Substance is acid and caustic
So
soda,
Pinky, oh you never
which
put it
grazed,
when me
which
get it.
grazed
Oh
the
Pinky
baby's,
never put up so me get it right. Eh?
which grazed the baby ospogo, osipogos, os, osopogos, o-e, oso,
Pinky, why you never put up so me get the word right? Eh? What a
o-s-o-p-h-a-g-u-s,
bangarang.
osipo.
What a bangarang over there. Eh? Me get it right, you know. Wanna ask Pinky why she do it. Pinky, you should have put up the part when me get the spelling right. That's them the bother rub me out over there. No, sir. No, sir. Mm-mm. Hold on. Good night, Auntie Donna. My husband and I love to cook. So my husband always makes sure the knife in the kitchens are sharp. My 7-year-old son went in the fridge and take out the orange without even waking us up one Sunday morning, saying that he was peeling orange. He took the knife and the knife was very sharp. He had to climb up to get the knife where it was. We were in our bed and hear the screaming in the kitchen. When we go, the knife nearly cut off 3 of his finger on the edge. When we took him to Children's Hospital, Auntie Donna, they called police on us and tell us that it was me or my husband who want to sever the child's finger because the knife could not cut 3 finger one time. Auntie Donna, if it was not the good grace of God on our side and we didn't know how to talk because my son wasn't saying anything, he was saying mommy and daddy because he was in a state of fright. And when he came around in the evening, he told them exactly what happened. That is how we are walking free now. I am telling you just some simple little things. Please be careful how you sharpen knife in your kitchen and put it down when you have children. Please put those things out of children reach. Don't buy any liquid soap or anything in bleach bottles or drinks bottles, especially the colored pink, purple, and all those ones. Label them. Don't keep bleach or kerosene oil in your area. Keep them out of the reach of children. Do not leave the gas do not leave the gas regulator on if you have children in the house while you are not cooking. Turn it off just to be safe. There are so much I would want to share tonight, but it is going to be long. Parents, please be cautious and be very careful because the least little mistake you make, you can end up in prison. Oh, yeah. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. Hello, I'm writing in from the US. Was an educator and was always catching blow from children which wasn't intended for me. This is the result of one of the incidents that a student did to me. I had 2 surgeries on my neck and 2 on my back. Wow, she sent the surgery picture them. 1 surgery on my shoulder and on my knee. I am suffering more than words can speak. I say to all educators respectfully, stop talking down to these children and speak life into them. My career is over because my career is over because the other educator I was working with was talking down to the first and the second child. That has damaged me. I am in pain daily and I am constantly being sent back to the City of New York doctor because they don't have a thing. They don't believe a thing is wrong with me. God's children, despite their behavior, no child I believe is misbehaving for no reason. Something is happening at home or with the child. I love your program and everything you are. Keep holding on to God and believe that He will stay away. If my name is on the if my name is on the X-ray, please don't show it, but you can. Your name not upon it. So how me I go read this X-ray you know, ma'am? Alright, she showed it. I don't know how to read X-ray. She said student do her this. So I don't know what the X-ray reading you mean, ma'am. But me just show it. I don't know if you read it, ma'am. Student after she get stab up the student. The teacher was talking down to the student and the student hurt them. Hello, good night.
Good night, Donna.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome to Come Mek We Labrish.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yes. I hear you talking about mental health. I had a son. I'm calling from the US. I have a son. Take me off the live, please.
I would want you to sure that the other plank of them can get a feedback and help somebody with it.
A lot of Jamaican know me, so I don't really.
No, man. Yeah, I know nothing bad when you have a child with mental health. I know nothing you feel ashamed of.
No, I don't want to be
All right, write
I
it to
just
me
want to share
then.
it with you.
Write it to me and then me read it out. All right?
No, I just want to tell you something.
Yeah, because guess what happened? Why me not like take off the live? True, it's a live program. And then the people them stay on the live and wait for me to talk and listen to what you say, then bring it back. That's why I always say, if you don't want to be on the live, send a voice note or write it out. Because sometimes your story can help somebody else. Because, you know, whole heap of people they on the live here, whole heap go see it tomorrow, and whole heap go see it the next time. And sometimes it's over here, people get little comfort. You know, if you say somebody else I go through same thing with them I go through. So I'm not force you think about it. Alright, me back here. Yeah. Alright, me take a call. Hello? Good night.
Good night, Auntie Donna. I'm
Yeah.
just calling to say one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You see, one thing me and my partner was talking about earlier, you see, Jamaican people, them like hush up too much things. You see, when you say, well, I go to the lady about coming off the live and want to talk, Jamaican people need to address mental health. You understand? And
Yes.
address certain things and stop eye certain things because it's not benefiting us as a community. You understand?
Yes.
Because me have a cousin who was suffer from mental health, and if you ever call a boy and say, hey, call, you know, come auntie and say, hey, you know, such and such take your medication today, such and such cause a big argument. Because she just say, don't want to do our son, a church in me. Yes, everybody needs to go Jesus, everybody needs to go this, to go that. But stop acting like it's so taboo because you're just hurting us.
Yes.
Hurting us, not giving us, you know, the knowledge. And when a man is not knowledgeable to something, he's a fool. So I like what you said. Make people stop coming off live and whisper to you like say you can't keep them secret and I want and you know like
Yeah, because this program is a healing program and a lot of people go through in things and them ear. But if you don't want to call in and tell your story, you can text it and I read it.
you
But
can text it and you
yeah.
can read it. But me feel like say when time people call in on the program and explain for them side and explain what them are going through, more beneficial to us. And
Yeah.
you make your program entertaining
Yes.
and more informal because you have people, educated people can also help them.
Yes.
You understand?
When they hear
And
the
you not
story
have fool
instead of
about your
hide
program,
it.
you know? Yes, because you don't have no fool watch your program. And some top doctors lie watch your program. Because
You know.
Kings County, I pay doctors that watch your something at Kings County. You understand? So, like I say, continue to make people just call in and tell what they want to tell because it's helping us as a people. We need to stop hush
True.
things. Because it's not, and I'm not calling right now, this.
True.
Big yourself, Auntie Dan. I love you like
Thank you, yeah. If you don't want to, me not forcing you to call in on the live, but if you don't want to hear the voice, just text it and me read it out like how some people do. Or, yeah, somebody that say for hold up back the X-ray. Me can't read it, Baba. I don't know what this mean. Me see a whole heap of bone like the ribs go down. And me see the belly. And me see like the belly bottom. And so, see there? Alright, I don't know what that part of the X-ray mean. Because somebody say for hold it up back. Alright. Auntie Dana, my children's father was a police. When I got pregnant with my son, he wanted me to get an abortion. And I told him no. Auntie Dana, when the baby born, him treat the baby so bad. When the baby started to creep, the dirty man put down the M16 and so my son could reach it to play with it and just sit and watch the laugh. One day God sent me in the room and when I screamed, the father said to me, him can't fire it, him can't fire it, is not no wrong enough. It is not, he is not strong enough. And then I leave him and migrate. My son is now 22 and well in the military. But at the time, you should have called the next police them for him. If him a put on sitting to pick and attack, but him not strong. You know, yeah, good night.
hello, good night.
Yes, good night.
Is this Auntie Donna?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, you take me off the live, please.
All right, go ahead. Yes, ma'am. Mm. Yeah. Yes. You want to please share your story on the live? If not, just message me and I read it out because persons listening and they would love to hear your story. She's a first time caller. She calling from no America. Yes. People would really like to hear. All right. Hold on. Don't be nervous, man. Nobody the first time calling here. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead now. You're on the live.
Okay. This is my first time calling. I left Jamaica like many years ago when I was a child. This is true story. I graduate. I used to live over. Well, I'm from Kingston,
Mm-hmm.
so I passed my common entrance. Um, like around 12. So got into one of those prominent high schools in Jamaica, in Kingston. Um, so one day, I was like 12, 13, just past my common entrance. And I was at school. And then I started to not remembering stuff. And I'm like, I was still young. So I couldn't remember and used to forget things at school. So when I went home one day, I told my mother, I said, Mommy, I think I said I can't, I don't feel right. My head don't feel right. She said to me, okay, go read the Bible. So I was reading the Bible and the Bible was all over the place, upside it down. And I said, Mommy, I can't read the Bible because I don't understand it. And she said, why? What happened? I said that the words are all over the place. And, little stuff like that stuff. So, I'm young. I don't know what's going on. Then I really got sick. My mother took me all over the hospital, KPH, all of the hospitals. And, I couldn't remember stuff. I was walking on the street. People were like animals, cow, pig, dog. I was getting sick and sick. She didn't know what to do. So then, my mother decided to send me to the country to see if she get some help. Because, that's where my grandmother is and, grandmothers know best, whatever. She was looking after me. I ended up stopped school. So, um, things got a little better, but it still wasn't work. I ended up in Bellevue.
In the
Because
Bellevue.
this, yes, I ended up there as a child. And I still, I couldn't remember stuff like they said I was going crazy, and I wasn't going crazy by health because none of the hospital did said there's nothing wrong with me. But things were happening like non-phenomenal stuff, like crazy things, even at home. The dogs will bark, the cats will growl at me, and I would see people as animals. After a while, then my mother decided, I think it was Knucklehead, the church, and it was they say the Puckamania church back then. They wrap their heads.
Mm-hmm.
So someone tell her, listen, I even almost died in the house and come back. There were nights I was lying in the bed because I was the one seeing my mother had two other sisters, and I would hear a van come to the door outside waiting on me. I never slept, and she used to watch me every night. I used to go outside, trying to go outside, and she would never let me go because if I'd opened that door, that would have been it. I mean, a lot of stuff was happening where I was so skinny. And I say skinny like a toothpick. I was skinny. I didn't eat, a lot of stuff. But story short, I ended up, at church. They called a Puckamania church or something. So I was there, and I'm telling you, I never looked down on those churches. Those people helped me. Everywhere I went couldn't help me. Those people prayed. They worked with me. When I say they helped, I was like a baby, basically. Had to do for everything. They showed me everything. They showed me who did it, who did what to me, why they did it. I could have tell you everything. Because I saw it. And I don't know how many days I was there, but they worked on me until I was better. And then my mom came back to me, and she looked at me and said, do you want to go with your mom? And I said, yes. And then she said, take care of her, because she's very blessed. Listen, true story, they basically oblivious me. I don't know if it was for me or my mom, but it happened.
Okay.
It happened, They said it happened, and I ended up couldn't live over there where I was living anymore because I could still feel it. It was off me, but I felt it. And then, my dad was here in the States, and he heard all of that happen. The following year, we all came up. Like me, my mom, and my sisters, we all came up. And, when I do come back home, I never went over that place again. I always say there's pure wicked people live over there. I always say that.
Okay.
Over the waters.
Where you call over the water over Portmore?
Yep. Wicked people. I said there's pure wicked people over there.
No, allegedly, ma'am. You can't say that. I mean, have friends over there. I mean, don't watch them as wicked. You have a whole heap of friends at Portmore,
I never went back over there. Those people are evil.
No, you can't say allegedly. Some of them. Yes, say some of them.
Yeah, but that's like true story.
Okay.
As a child, and I still remember. I remember everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you see your child growing up, past the comprehensions, and they envy you for what? Because your child is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens, because my dad was here and he was supported. My mom never worked a day in her life. My dad always was there, support. He was like he was always a provider up to this day. He's still the best dad ever. And my mother never worked until she came to the United States.
So you're alright now, though?
Oh no, I'm a registered nurse.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah.
telling you that's how far where I'm coming from.
Oh.
They wanted to basically mad me, basically drive me crazy. But it's by the grace of God and faith and my mom, and I never looked down on those churches who wrapped their head, never, because they
Okay.
were the one who really did what they supposed to do, and you know by the grace of God they did what they supposed to do. Just like
Okay.
healing, they whatever God gave, they healed me basically and showed me, and you know yeah. So that story, it close to home. It happened to me. So a lot of
Yeah.
times, a lot of stuff happen. People say, "Oh, I don't believe in that," but you don't believe it, but it can happen.
Okay. All
Because
right.
people are evil. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for
But not
listening.
everybody over Portmore. Them time they are different time from now.
It's been a long time now.
All
It's
right.
been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah. But say what you say. Until I experienced something like this. I got accepted in the University of the West Indies a few years ago, and I left the country and was boarding in town but would return for the weekends. Fast forward to my first semester final exam, I remember that I stayed up and studied and was so prepared. Auntie, would you believe that I sat in the exam for 2 hours and rewrote the entire exam question rather than answering the question? I swear I was answering it and I didn't realize I was until they said 10 minutes remaining. I remember coming out of the exam room crying tears and I called my mom. It was a revival church that saved me and prayed for me and healed me. I finished my degree with upper second class honors and is currently in a good job and in a management um, position. Congratulations. Auntie Dana, good night. Auntie Dana, good night. First time on your program. I don't want to call in. I heard the caller said that with mental health, we must share our story. Sometimes it's not that we don't want to share the story, it's sometimes the embarrassment. For example, Auntie Dana, I am married now for 7 years. My wife and I have one child together. About 2 years now, I noticed something strange happening with my wife. She would wake up in the night and talk to herself, sit on the foot of the bed. At first, I never said. At first, I never said it was nothing. If you said it was nothing. At first, I never said it was nothing. That I just thought that she would want to sit up. But until then, it began to happen very often, 4 or 5 times per week, and I find it very strange. Anyway, I would talk to her at night and tell her to come and lie down. She would tell me to lie down in the bed and sleep. She's just clearing her brain. Never take it not for nothing. Auntie Dana, it continues. Mind you, my wife was never like this. Mind you, my wife was never like this. I began to I began to see it happening more often. Some of the time I would be in my deep sleep and hear her talking loud in the room. I would say, "Who are you talking to, honey?" And she would say, "You don't hear? I'm talking, don't disturb me." I began to say that she was speaking to a ghost at night. I I told some of my family members and also her family members. But in the day, Auntie Dana, she was fine. She never asked anyway. When they approached her and told her what I said, she told them that I was lying, that nothing was wrong with her, and I was the one that something wrong with. Auntie Dana, I set up a hidden camera on my laptop and left it open. And that is how the family eventually believed me. Fast forward to now, Auntie Dana, my wife now has a full-blown mental condition. I took her to Ward 21 at the university hospital, and they always give her pill, but it doesn't work. Her mother said I must not allow her to get any form of injection because she will never come back to. Sometimes she is so nice around our son, and then she would snap out of it and act like she don't know him. Auntie Dana, I love my wife, but sometimes I feel like I should just pack up and go live a different life somewhere out in the world. I can't cope with it. I am afraid to sleep at night in my own bed. I have to have camera set up in the house. She is not the woman I'm married to, but I love her. I don't know what caused her to be like this. We never had quarrel or anything. My wife's mother is saying that it is the woman that I was dating before my wife, Obia, her daughter. Auntie Dana, I don't believe in those things. You're there. Mother with a heart. Anybody here talk about Obia, them a Obia oneself. Anybody here talk about witchcraft, them a witchcraft oneself. Might be sure brain a go. Tell me how this lady a go Obia, you know? She go stay over here or she go Obia her. Tell me not understand. When me see Obia come in a one buckler or one bag, me will believe. Me not say the Bible say wickedness not there. Sir, I understand what you say, because I'm not sleeping there with her neither. Because as you're here, and no disrespect, you cannot know what is go through the brain of somebody who is mentally channeled. Not channel, challenge. You and them with their good. And you gone out the sun, them do you something and nothing nah come out tight. And any wife or so the pie and say me wrong tonight, yeah. I wouldn't advise this man to stay in that the house there with her because, or if a man, I wouldn't advise you to stay with your wife neither. Because at any given time, in a them the night that she can wake up and see you lie down on the bed then. And something in a fear brain tell her to cut on you. Or lick you out or do you something so. Like up the life. No man, admin on now work man. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. Like up the live. Give auntie some likes. Oh, sorry. Me wouldn't tell her husband to stay with her wife for mentally challenge. And me wouldn't tell her wife to stay with her husband unless them seek help. Because guess what? We have to be fair. He or she is not in their right mind. Something is affecting them. If you are going to sleep with them in the house, there's somewhere where you're secure and locked in. Because you don't know in the night or in the day when them brain tell them, say, I am a trouble me. Take out the bedside lamp, whap in your head, knock you out, or something. So although you love the person, you have to try to seek help for the person and get treatment for the person and be around the person, but be very careful because when he or she have a mental problem, they are not 100% the person that they used to be. And a lot of things can lead up to mental health, mental disability, mental problems, stress, fretnation. You do them something and they never get over it. All different kind of things. So you have to be very careful when you know somebody is mentally challenged with them in the house. Yes, sir? All right. Yes, Barry. Yeah.
Auntie Dana,
Mm.
you're married to your wife and she get mental channel.
Speak up louder, Barry. Speak up loud. Speak up
I
loud.
said if you married to a woman or a woman married to a man and something like that happened to them, from the person is not violent, you got to stay with them for the you're married for better for
No, I'm
worse.
not saying have to stay with them. Me say if, all right, say the man no, right? I'm not saying have to stay with them. Me say if you stay, You're supposed to be somewhere secure, even at the house, but lock where yourself. Cause guess what? Say this man and she in the house, right? This man and his wife in the house, or she and her husband. And him get up and see she sit down up in the bed and talk to herself and do things. And him a say, come lie down. And you hear she talk hard and talk loud. And so, you go afraid, Automatically, me would afraid and say, then fear brain, you cannot tell her if you say, oh, lick out him, Ratana manner. Box, chop him in the head. Not saying chop. Like the voices where she hear can say, kill him. Or do him so,
Yeah,
I lick
but you will
her
see
down.
sometime, you will see some sign of violence before it happens.
No.
Them not just go and just come out
You
and
know, must see
violent
nothing.
like that.
Remember saying, say, no. The body never believe him. The man say, him laptop, him have to turn on for video the wife in a night because
Yes.
everybody act normal in a day. So suppose in a night now when him and her asleep, she hear voices in a fear head and say, oh, I kill you, hey, hey. Or him might hear, oh, go for the knife. Cause when somebody brain, when them a hallucinate or them a have mental problem, them brain gone and they don't know what they are doing. So I am saying when you have a person like that, you have to be very careful.
I
Especially
agree
when
with
they
that.
don't remember what them a do. Or especially alright. Like him now, him have to be very careful because remember the man saying at night time, the woman sit down up in her bed and talk loud and attack. So whosoever voices she hear cannot tell she said, I make tell him so sitting for do you in nice sleep when you pass asleep, no know nothing what. So I would be scared.
I'm not saying you wouldn't be scared, but you have to look out for her. You can't just walk away and leave her like that.
No, I'm not saying that. I said help her,
Okay.
and if you are asleep there, you're going to one other part and lock in yourself, but help her because I done your wife. You understand? Because the man just
Yeah, but
sometimes him feel like for just go
when you start
somewhere.
lock away yourself from her too much, then it's gonna cause her to get worse.
I'm not.
You have to get out the proper help and do the best.
But remember, Barry, you're not isolate, but you have to use wisdom because when somebody have a mentally disability or mentally challenged, once them get their medication, them alright. But him say,
You know,
she
some
got,
person can be a person can be normal, and don't show any sign, and them just walk, kill you, and walk in them sleep and kill you. It's just the same. The person that's showing you a sign already, it's easier to deal with the person that's showing a
that's
sign
why you have to
more
be
than those
careful
that
and
not
know what
showing
you
any
do with that
sign.
person. They want to show you the sign.
It's easier to deal with that person. What about the woman them where you are cheating and you just take a tile and throw in your ears and
No,
fight
that
you
is
or do
done right,
something that
evil. But what I am saying, Barry, if me married to a man, right, say me have my husband, or my man, and me and him normal, I live good. And then 2 years down the line, me and him asleep at night time and when me get up out of my bed and me look so, and him me see all over me attack. The moon up there, so the star they right there, so bring back my pot them. And you I say, what is wrong? Come to your bed. Go on to your bed, go sleep. I see her there, I talk to me. See, and you hear the person that say that to you. Remember the person was not like that. And it been happening every night over and over. Might be the person. You don't know when one of the night this man is going to say, see inside of you there. Lick out. Lick him in the head or do her something. Because that she make. So I'm saying you have to be careful.
if that happened to my wife, they try to seek mentally help for her and
Yeah,
I
but him say
hope
him carry
if
her
that
to
thing
Ward
ever
21
happens
at
to
the
me, she seek
university and they give
mentally
her a
help for
pill
me
but
just
no
pray.
injection. Him say them give her a pill but she don't get no injection.
Somebody no man, the kerosene they want to be something in a room.
Me know people when did have mental health will come right back. You understand?
Yeah.
Me know me have
So,
friends where sometimes them the mental illness take them, and them
Mm.
when them get their medication and so, then come right back to normal, and you don't know so them have. Or me have a hairdresser friend. Me no make she do me ear because sometimes I'm afraid. Long time me know her. Me know her long time, right? And she did in a one little something and her head did go well leave her. Bad thing she had to walk up and down naked. Then put her at Bellevue at the time. She come from which part me come from up already. Where me used to live. And she had to hear now, sometimes them are sometimes you see her she fat and look nice, and the next time you see her she get slim. Since me I do all that program every minute she call me and say me fi come her shop, come make me do her hair. But you know why me not go? Her sister said, Dana, you we do your hair and she take all the iron and burn you in her head and say she don't realize. I lick you
Okay.
with the iron, but people go to her same way. You understand? So if
You
you
know,
true me hear
I
that, I
understand
mean
a
know that me nah go.
me understand the mental issue because I as a auntie she used to live out by Kid Lane. Nobody know come. Our auntie used to live in downtown and car killed three of her children one time and she never get over it. She get mentally ill and me never afraid of her. Me try to do the
Yeah,
best for her and take care of her till she passed away.
yeah,
Yeah, but she was scared. She get mentally ill and never get over it.
true.
You can imagine three of your kids holding hands together, going across the street and trucking, trying to pick them. Three of your kids one time,
Oh,
should never get over it. Never. So I understand a little bit about mental issue, and
mm-hmm.
I stick with her through thick and thin till she passed away.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. I'm just giving my little piece.
Yes, yes.
May the grace of God bless and keep you. And I would love to see you stop one thing, but I would like to I talk to you all the year about that.
All right.
God bless.
All right, Barry, bless you. Good night, Auntie Dana. I am a nurse who works with mental patients. Auntie Dana, to be honest with you, they are good this minute and the next minute they act up. We have different shifts, so some we have different shifts. So some would work at a various hours and some would work at a next hour. We never have one person working the night or two person. It's always like four on the shift and four. We take turns to sleep. The ones that are working will go into a room, lock the door, and get their 2 hour nap, and then somebody else go and get their 2 hour nap. You are right. You cannot put 100% trust in a person who has had mental issue, if especially if it is severe. You have different type of mental illness. Some are very severe. You are right. The ones that you are talking is dementia. It comes it as a form of mental illness. The person will be talking things or putting things at a certain place and don't remember or act as if they don't know you or it's the first time they see you. That is a dangerous one. That you have the mild in that and you have the severe. For instance, some of the patients that I work with, because of personal work reason, I cannot call in on your life, but I can tell you, some of them that I work with, the family members are afraid of them, and that is the reason why they bring them to where we are for us to keep them. I know of married couple I know of married couple, the wife is here or the husband is here. They love them, but they come and visit them. There was one specific case here that she got over it and went home, and about 6 months down the line, she stabbed the husband in his back while he was taking something from the oven. So, you are indeed correct. When a person have mental health, you have to expect certain things from them. Some of them will take their medication and it's okay. When they are not taking their medication, they will act a certain way. So, Auntie Dana, this is a good topic. You have to be careful around somebody who has a mental health problem. It can go from 0 to 100, just like your show. And you hear the lady say? Mild and severe. Exactly. So she said when them which part them work, where she work, are all four of them I work and then the other four go take break. So them no leave themselves open to them. She say you have husband and you have wife where they where them brain gone. You know, say you have some people can put out stress. Nah no work, nah no money, nah nothing pan them brain and it affect them. Um and so she say you have to be very careful around them. Boy, you have to be very careful. You have to be very. My God, I'm gonna do the wipes. Well, I'm plank people. Look at this splash. Let me wipe up the look a bit of my Malta dash way. I want no ants come in here for me. You know them Lysol wipe yeah? They're full of soap yeah? Like a soap powder. Low! Low! Oh man, I go on my bed to rest on it. Yeah, so him say the lady say you have mild. Easy as that. You have mild and severe. So good night Blanca. Hold on. Like up the life, guys. Like up the life. Evil loneliness can affect you. I'm gonna take our next message. My son. Good night, Auntie Dana. My son was diagnosed with bipolar. His wife left him and didn't try to get assistance for him. I helped him. It was terrible, but I didn't give up until he started stalking taking his mess. He is now okay. He is an accountant and working. His wife is now calling him all the time to chit chat. I thank God I am alive to be here for him. I don't know how he would have been. Marriage now says for better or worse. And that's what it means. You don't have to stay in the house, but seek help for the person. She said, our son. Gas pain in my chest. Sorry. Husband left her. My sister husband left her and got married to somebody else. It's too much water. Like gas food, me forgot make little tea. Good night, Auntie Dana. My sister husband left her and married to somebody else. And my sister has never been the same since. 3 years now, Auntie Dana, I have to be with her at the Bellevue Hospital. My good, nice, clean sister who was okay. All the talk we talk to her and tell her not to take it so hard. She never got over it. She keeps calling her husband name every day. I go down there every day to look for her. Only reason if I don't go one day is if something happened to me. I make it my point of duty. She is my smaller sister and I love her. Family members also visit with me, but it pains my heart to see my sister in so much pain. She has to go to the Bellevue hospital. I remember one day I saw her packing up a bag while she was at home, saying her husband was going to take her on holiday on the North Coast and I must come with her. Reason for her to do that, Angelina, because he used to take her on holiday weekend often as he was working in the hotel industry. All these things she put on her brain. Even when her time is at the Bellevue, she keep asking that if we pack up her things to go on holiday. Sometimes I sometimes I just sit and cry. That is the reason why I said I hate these dirty men. I hate this man. My sister didn't deserve this. I don't know why he left her and go and take up a different woman just because he wants to go to America. But I know time will tell and karma will reach to him. So just our sister was good. And like up the live, guys, like up the live and the sister. Why may I tell you say some things can happen to some people in this world and we have to just give God thanks. You know say planka shop. Murder. And not every woman can take when a man left them. And not every man can take when a woman left them. Because it look like say she, you know, see sister say lady a pack up bag to go for a holiday. Why? Ladies don't have to be strong. You can't make man make you no mad and you can't make woman make you no mad. If you and a man left or you left a man, you're supposed to be the best version of yourself. That's him for see you and a mad over you. Him for see you and a stalk you. Him for see you and a call you. I don't know. Like everybody different still. And everybody brain accept things different. And everybody observe things different. So me not have nothing to say. But that hot. That is so hot. Auntie deserve a surfer ticket tonight for all the reading. Yeah. Me say true, me not eat nothing today. Me tell you no say for me eat the box food. Please look at this. No sir, you is a hoarder. Look here. Wanna look pan bath and body. You buy out the whole store. Mercy God. No sir. That person they are full of the fear was supposed to smell nice and confusing, kind of know which one you smell. Good night, Auntie. I had a big brother that took weed from his friends when I was much younger. He was going to mad no matter what which doctor my mother took him to. He there was no result to say what was happening to him. But someone took him out from my mom because my mom didn't believe in certain things. And it was confirmed that he was supposed to be mad as hell. So people wicked. If you read the previous message of mine, I told you about my tragic incident that I could have been dead, but I'm now a purpose child. I was it. I was it for a reason. Blessed love. Okay, she said it's comforting. Ladies, stop make man stress, you know. Why me not tell no lie? I feel it for the lady there, because I see she all a pack up bag for go up a holiday. Fresh gone in bed, fresh then cold. You know, say fresh pack up in a turtleneck. And everybody, me alone, but me go all a baby now too. Because me over here 2.5 hours. Until a friend of mine is on permanent disability. Injuries. I wish something this. Injuries she got while at work as a psyche nurse. A patient attacked her. Until when I divorced my husband, he took off his clothes in the winter. and was going out there, I had to pull him back in the house. Eh? Say after your husband I go out there naked. Wow. Somebody say, Auntie Dana, good night. I'm just letting you know that one of your favorite planker supporters passed away. Her name is Crystal, aka Bejan Chick. Please say a prayer for her. Oh God, them say she died. Say I hear Bejan Chick. Condolences to the family. You don't know her Mojo? She died, leave her 3 kids. You don't know her? Anybody know her? Whoa. Condolences to you and her family. Anybody on here know her? Oh, I first hear the name. I don't know. Bejan Chic. Might be me good I hear the name, you know. Good. Anybody, well, them say them know Bejan Chic. Mojo, you don't know her. Oh, on a sad note. My deepest condolences to your Bejan Chic kids and family. Longer people, I wake up this morning from after 1. If you now watch my story, you know we see it. Mix flour, put it down, go pray. And go back on my bed after 4 and get 1 hour sleep. Wake up and go make Joshy breakfast. Cause when him ask me for something, if sometimes him ask me for things in the night, like him say he want dumpling and mackerel, dumpling and sachets, him love dumpling. So I always try to wake up and do it. I don't want to disappoint him. So it is so sad. Condolences to Beja and Chick family. Like up the live as you go, guys. I'm going to end the live now. And the whole of beer and come tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm going to see me tomorrow. I have only heap things to do again. Because I don't know a crunch time now. But you know we see me on the live. Bless upon yourself. Please leave a like button before you go. Just like up the live. Thank you so much. Whenever I get to discuss the other topic. But you never know where Planka shop carry you know. And after 10 now. So bless upon yourself. Love you know. I know her from Planka Facebook and Royals. Okay. Alright. So bless upon yourself. Peace out. God be with you know. Alright. Love you know. Remember for sound of prayers. Bye.